What's up guys, the Strong Boys 19 here. So this is going to be another review for Pink Floyd's discography, and this is going to be my take on the band's 11th studio album entitled The Wall. And if the camera gets out of focus in places, I apologise. I should get a better phone in the future. But anyways, The Wall, like Dark Side of the Moon, Animals and Wish You Were Here, The Wall is a concept album that is heavily originated and created by Roger Waters. I'm not going to go into the heavy detail of this band's era of The Wall from the beginning to the very end, because I recommend a YouTuber that you should subscribe to called Vinyl Rewind, who made 3 fantastic and interesting videos all on Pink Floyd's time, on the making of the album, to the touring and the movie. So I will provide these 3 links in the description below. The Wall was released in 1979, late November. It is the follow-up to Animals, which was loosely based on George Orwell's Animal Farm, targeting politics, the overall society at that time. As an album of The Wall is heavily known as one of Pink Floyd's strongest and best beloved albums in their entire discography. It is almost 81 minutes in length. And basically the concept of the album, Pink at first was a newborn baby, and his father lost his life during the Second World War, and Pink went through the phase of being abused by teachers while he was in school and being protected far too much by his mother. So these difficulties that Pink went through are like metaphorical bricks in the wall that keeps building up and up. And then later on in his life, he gets married, becomes a rock star, and at one moment brings a groupie with him, and the marriage breaks loose. Pink throws into a violent fit of rage and becomes really depressed, pleading his wife to stay with him, but she leaves him. And then he decides to isolate himself by building all of these bricks in the wall to hide himself from any human contact. And then after that, he becomes really depressed and went to a time of visiting a doctor to medicate him, has hallucinations of being a fascist dictator, you know, with the neo-Nazism around. And then he becomes even more terrified to the point that he wants everything to just stop around him, forces himself to be on trial to tear down the wall. So that is pretty much like the overall theme. I think there is a lot going on this album that fits so well. My little criticisms, however, that I have with this album, I find some moments while I was listening to the album to be not as strong or as like complete, just doesn't fit together like some of the other tracks on this album. But there is no denying that The Wall is still a really strong album. The instrumentation is outstanding, some brilliant musicianship, some incredible guitar work from David Gilmour, the vocals portrayed by Roger Waters, very heartfelt, and he's been so expressive with his own voice. The orchestrations on this album are beautiful. They make the sound of the album feel really moody and dark in a lot of these places, and some sounds of the backing vocals happening on various parts. And this has, without a doubt, one of Pink Floyd's most popular songs, Comfortably Numb, Run Like Hell, Mother, and Another Brick in the Wall Part 2. And I'm going to be so honest, I cannot stand Another Brick in the Wall Part 2. I think the overall overplay that the song gets, it ruins the overall theme of the whole concept, in my opinion. But this does contain some amazing guitar solo work on that track from Gilmour, but Comfortably Numb has some of his greatest guitar works of all time. The whole album is connected together from the times Pink went through from the start to the very end. The production of the album is really, really good, and the atmosphere is strong on this record from here on out. This is possibly, for me, Pink Floyd's most cinematic feeling. You know, like Animals was very dark, Wish You Were Here is personal, and Dark Side of the Moon is based on different themes. But with The Wall, it is striking, it is powerful, yet it is so damn brilliant, all from start to finish. This album became Pink Floyd's second best-selling album under Dark Side of the Moon. The album artwork is awesome. Not Storm Thorgerson though, because he wasn't around with Pink Floyd at the time. So Gerald Scarfe did the entire artwork, and it's just so iconic, from the outside minimal themed album artwork to when you open the gatefold, it shows more artwork showing the different characters portrayed in the concept of the album. The Wall is really a brilliant follow-up to Animals, and I'd give Roger a lot of respect for portraying such a unique concept like The Wall. So that's pretty much all I want to say about The Wall by Pink Floyd, and in terms of a rating, I am going to give The Wall a 9 out of 10. Let me know what you think of The Wall down in the comments below, and then in the future I will be reviewing Pink Floyd's latest stuff, from The Final Cut to The Endless River. Let me know what you think of The Wall. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll keep you guys posted for more videos in the near future.